especially from two college-educated brothers. Sometimes,
We're not even really that sharp, honestly.
nah, you get familiar with like this college language. You go back into your circle, and then you're not even trying to kick knowledge. You're just speaking what's familiar, and everyone's like, turn off that knowledge shit. Come on, y'all. And then on one hand, I'm like, nah, y'all need to listen. On the other hand, it makes me check myself and be like, yo, I really need to be able to communicate with folks in a manner that like I can get my point across without talking down on it. Because I know I feel that way sometimes too. People talk down on me. They might not be intentionally doing it, but I have my own thoughts, opinions. You don't need to patronize me. I ain't gonna patronize you. It's simple. But let's talk about music.
Yeah. Now, turn off your radio, turn up your stereo. Northwest, rock on, what's the scenario? 4 years ago, 2 students skipped in class, went and crafted an album. Some call it a classic, but we've grown past it. Was good while it lasted. Now it's time to put the education into practice. Beats, rhymes, rice, be the breakfast of champions.
Fat Beats New York. So check it out.
Yes.
Mr. Fat Beats New York.
Mm-hmm.
We've been going around different stores talking to different people.
Right.
October 22nd is National Solidarity Against Police Brutality Day. Of course.
Mm-hmm.
The second person that we've talked to all day that has said, of course, or at least shown some kind of recognition of this day. So you definitely have something to say about it. You can articulate what's on your mind. But we're gonna just do the straight up question that we've been asking different people. Police brutality, for or against?
It depends on if you're talking about brutality towards the police, or it's kind of like a catch-22 question there. Nah, I mean, you know what?
So I'll take that as an against. Here we are, about to walk into the Reed space. October 22nd is National Solidarity Against Police Brutality Day. And we just want to know what your opinion on police brutality is.
I love it. They need to beat more people up so people don't fuck around.
Well, there you go. Here we are at Reed Space, New York City. Pro police brutality. You can't read this, but this says, use this against minorities. All right, so now all of the Republicans know where to like do their lifestyle marketing.
Right here.
Promotion right here at Reed Space.
Right
this
here.
is the spot.
Bring it.
Cool. So here we are at the Blue Stocking bookstore. Blue Stockings, pardon me. We have a homie named Ting who works here actually. Let's go inside, see who's there. Stop and check this out.
Yo, they have this like crazy CD of these guys.
Oh, really? Are you serious? Wow, you guys are carrying this? Wow.
These guys.
You walk right in and look what they have on the shelf. This is the old album. We put it out in 05. That's what's up. That's October 22nd, National Solidarity Against Police Brutality Day. And we wanted to know, what is your opinion on police brutality, Brooke?
Firsthand?
Sure.
I've just witnessed it a whole lot. I think the police, in my experience, come down way harder on people of color and queer people. And yeah, we're trying to figure out what to do to sort of empower and support the communities that should be most protected and are usually threatened the most.
All right. Well, as you can see, very different answer than the ones we got at the other spots.
Now what I spit.
So, police brutality, for or against it?
Against. Police brutality.
And there you have it. Todd at the Chop Shop, Frank's Chop Shop here in the Lower East Side.
when we first met, we were still doing the thing where he was making beats, I was writing, not necessarily to the beat, and then we'd match them up and see what works.
Yeah.
These days, we actually sit down and talk about actual tracks, concepts, and I actually start with the beat. I write to the beat, I see what the beat pulls out of me, and along with the conversation that we do have. And actually, this album that we just dropped, I'd say every single track on that album was like that.
Yeah, now. It's the opening salvo, where post scope the people like Muhammad and Malvo. A sample of the battle we waged it against an animal made to snuff us out like the wick of a candle. And all the youth dressed in camo been ready to handle and know this war was not scripted. Can't change the channel, we canceling all subscriptions. This is the last issue. When the casket closed, can't take the cash with you. No post-mortem residuals. We individuals who, indivisible, become the most invincible. But that is not the issue at hand.
You could get anything in China with a Louis Vuitton print. Anything. Including basketball. Ooh, football. You got footballs in it?
I haven't pumped him up yet.
Now, Kenshin of Kilo, what are your thoughts on police brutality?
I think it needs to be checked. There needs to be a lot more regulation on that. People do need to march the streets because it is pretty, things haven't changed in a lot of neighborhoods. We need to help people out and express what we think, you know what I'm saying, so that it doesn't, so it can be checked, Love it.
So that's what it is, man. Police brutality and Louis Vuitton basketballs. Just how we get down with our folks, Rocksmith here in Dunbar.
Target our children, disrespect the sisters, and wonder why we militant. Speaks to my third world equivalent. Even if I can't fight beside you, I write what I can to get our fam in other lands to understand.
You have an opinion on police brutality, Jeremy? Go.
I'm really not too big of a fan of the police, so fuck the police, really. It's one brutality case after another in the city. Actually, I just recently read about something where there was a guy, a Rastafarian teacher. You hear about that story? They took him out and they basically whipped his ass, and he had a minor heart attack. This was in Brooklyn. And he's suing the state, he's suing the NYPD, but it's not going to go through.
The same thing is going on with a friend of ours in Seattle. So that's against police brutality.
Yeah, it's totally.
10 votes against.
Abolish police brutality.
Tim at Reed Space is for police brutality.
Really? Tim's from San Francisco, though, so that's a whole other story.
Capping off the day here on the rooftop in Brooklyn, from the Lower East Side to the other side of this bridge, here at the Kilo Good Spot. We got the 10 Deep folks out here too. Running down the list, big shout outs to everyone we ran into today, from the Bruscateria to Frank's Chop Shop to A-Life to
Reed Space and my good friends at Sugar Headquarters, of course.
Sugar Headquarters, indeed. What else we missed? Blue Stockings Bookstore, carrying our CD and putting it down. Can't forget Fat Beats.
This is us Blue Scholars signing off. The new pop, check it out. Stuff like that, basically.
206 up, North by Northwest. Once again, we would like to send a message of solidarity to DJ DV1, who's currently on trial, and he was beaten, unarmed, and tased by the police, by the Seattle Police Department. And you can find out what's going on with the trial, all the updates on myspace.com/supportdv1. The word one, not the number one. So
DVONE.
Indeed.